Holy smoking beans, are you guys ever in for a fabulous video today? It's Pro Tour Baltimore. First of all, hello again, fabulous friends. Welcome to another video. Yes, Josie and I are just back from Baltimore where some fabulous things happened all weekend. I don't want to divulge any secrets for now. You will see, because if you are a true fan of Flesh and Blood, you must watch this video in its entirety because so many things happened, from us meeting amazing people, being around fellow content creators, James White, important announcements, first edition box breaks, cosplay contests, and so on and so forth. Like I said, I will guide you here as we go along the way. And also, before anything else happens, some people while we were there asked me if this background behind me was real. Some people thought maybe it was a blue screen. No, have a look. This is very real. I can grab here a Crucible of War first edition box. Yep, personal collection. All right, so that being done with, let's get started. And first of all, show you how everything got started last Wednesday. Have a look. Well, it's starting to get dark in about an hour here in Montreal. We decided to leave for Baltimore a little early. So we're Wednesday night and we're off to Albany tonight, right, Josie? We're going to sleep there and tomorrow we're going to make our way to Baltimore. So that's how our trip is starting. All right, so after a stopover for the night in Albany, New York, here we are, a little bit of traffic, headed to Baltimore. Can you hear that? Wow. It so happens that Hairspray is one of our favorite musicals, so I guess we found the perfect song for this road trip to Baltimore. Couldn't be better. We're staying at the Sheraton Inner Harbor. So when we get there, we're going to catch you.
Well, we're in the tunnel. We're just about to hit the harbor.
We're here, Josie. Welcome to Baltimore. Baltimore Convention Center. Well, you've got to be kidding me. Look at that. We're checking in at Sheraton. And there's a Morton Steakhouse. Our favorite steakhouse is right there. There's Josie. Getting ready to check in. Hi, Josie. All right, this is it. Sheraton Hotel checking in. We just walked into the Sheraton and watch this. There's already some Flesh and Blood players. Hi, guys. Hey. Here is where it is all happening. Baltimore Convention Center. And as we go see here, got Josie. Main entrance right there. Let's go. So I hope you enjoyed our getting to the event part of the video. Now, once in Baltimore, as early as Thursday evening, the first activity was happening. 5 to 9, the pro player reception took place. Let's have a look. All right, so here we are, Thursday evening. It's not even 5 yet, which is the beginning of the reception for Pro Tour players and Star City Games. Have a look at this. Look at the lineup. People already waiting for their registration and picking up you just get the band tonight to access, and tomorrow, Friday, is going to be the day where we actually get there we go. And back to Josie way back here, talking with Jim. All right, so as we walk into here, the Pro Tour reception hall, this is a little bit what you see as you come in. You get a map of what's going on. And let me show you from afar here. We're just amongst the first to walk in, so as you can see, not many people yet, but a whole bunch behind us. Now, this map that you just saw was just a cool way of letting us know where everything could be found in the exhibition hall, right? So these included the Pro Tour match area, the prize wall, the Legend Store Studio stage, a general play area, the vendor's location, and there were also areas for the artists. In short, everything that we needed to know. And speaking of the prize wall, here is Josie contemplating how many points she'll need in order to pick up the playmat of her choice. Wonder which one she will choose. She was also very interested in Katsu, whom she likes as a character. And then one of the first vendors we came across was Ian at the Fab Unsealed kiosk. Ian actually offered us a free pack of Everfest to open, and this allowed Josie to pick up none other than the majestic card Swarming Gloomveil. How lucky is that? And then off to the table of artist Federico Musetti, with whom, you may already know this, we have a bond. Remember, Federico is the artist who produced the card Oaken Old, the very card that Josie and I spoiled when Tales of Aria was released. And last but not least, a friendly photo with James White, with whom we have discussed before but never actually met. Notice how he tends to lean mostly towards Josie's side. Yeah, well, friendly joking aside, speaking of James White, he had a surprise for us during that reception. It didn't take long before he came onto stage to talk to us about the upcoming new set for Flesh and Blood in July and other information that you may be very interested in, but I'm not revealing anything. Let's have a look at what he had to say.
Stunning trailer. I want to take a minute just to thank our creative team back in New Zealand, creative director Robbie Wen, MJ Patizio, Sam Yang. You have outdone yourself crafting something exceptional, just so beautiful with Dusk Till Dawn. We brought on board iconic artist Livia Prima to bring Prism back to life once again in a new form, Prism Advent of Thrones. And I gotta say, it's probably my new all-time favorite piece of Flesh and Blood art. It's absolutely stunning. But I know you guys, you want to know more. Let's have a look under the hood of Dusk Till Dawn. And we've gone over and above to create something really special with this set. You know, I look at the way that we release products as being on kind of like a hype cycle, right? If everything is hype, that's just called normal. So when we're designing Flesh and Blood, we really do try to take all of the fans on a bit of a journey. We have some products that are like peak hype, like Monarch, it introduced talents, it kind of completed the game. Keep this in mind, we have the full product announcement going live on FABTCG.com, Monday New Zealand time. So hopefully the team back in Auckland get it up nice and early on Monday, which means that all of you can catch that announcement the back end of Pro Tour Sunday. It is using Monarch Booster Draft as the actual event gameplay format. Again, Dusk Till Dawn is an expansion booster set. It's not designed to be drafted. So we're using Monarch Booster Draft, and there are Dusk Till Dawn prize packs. Very important to know, you can go and play these events and get Dusk Till Dawn prize packs a week before release. And of course, you'll get a chance to win the Prism Advent of Thrones and Vinset Cold Foil prize cards. So there's two each of those Cold Foil heroes per kit. And I really think that this Prism Advent of Thrones is going to be one of the most coveted collector's pieces in Flesh and Blood for many, many years to come. There is also 32 extended art Rainbow Foil participation cards per kit as well. So these kits are sort of designed to support 4 draft pods for a store. So the winner of each of those draft pods gets a Cold Foil hero, and all players get one of the participation cards. If a store happens or chooses not to run 4 pods, then they should be giving away those Cold Foil hero cards as like random door prizes. And this War of the Monarch Draft Weekend is going to be really, really key for all of the National Championship competitors. It is a great opportunity to prepare for the National Championships with some Monarch booster drafts. Thank you. It's a great indication of just the global growth of Flesh and Blood, and it's been so exciting to see Flesh and Blood growing so strongly and so consistently all across the world, and reflected no better than with the National Champs expansion. National Champs will feature classic constructed format in every National Championship, and if it's a National Championship which is multiple days, it will have the Monarch Booster Draft component to those National Championship events. And I want to talk a little bit about Monarch Booster Draft, because when Monarch released back in May of 2021, it really was only New Zealand and Taiwan that got to experience the Monarch Limited environment at a competitive level. And that was due to all of the COVID restrictions at this time. So we really feel that the majority of the old Flesh and Blood players actually missed out on a chance to play Monarch Limited competitively. And again, there's been the majority of Flesh and Blood fans have joined the game since Monarch was released. So the vast majority of players across the world never really got to play Monarch Limited at all. So although Monarch is an old set, it's going to be a very new experience for most people. And it's a really good limited product. And just something that I just want to touch on is, like, we kind of learned the lesson with Uprising. Every draft or every product, you know, it has a lifespan. Outsiders, fantastic product, and people are loving drafting Outsiders across the world. Feedback has just been tremendous, but everything has its time. And we don't want to see another Uprising 6-month, you know, draft season. Like, it doesn't matter how good Outsiders is, people will get sick of it if it's drafted for too long. So that's why we want Outsiders to be the limited format through to the end of Road to Nationals, which gives it, you know, a good 3-4 months life cycle. Again, 10th set milestone, we wanted to do something really special for this product. So Dusk Till Dawn, it is honoring the original Light and Shadow Living Legend heroes. You will find 10 to celebrate the 10th set milestone, Prism Sculptor of Arclight. You will find 10 Chain Bound by Shadow, Cold Foil, Serialized, Hand Drawn, Artist Sketch Cards by Lavia Prima and the incredible Federico Musetti, who is here this weekend. The original artist of Prism and Chain. You'll remember that I presented a very special collaboration between Weta Workshop and Legend Story Studios, Weta being one of the most loved, respected, renowned companies on the global stage out of New Zealand. And I'm very, very proud and pleased to be able to share with you that being able to reveal Prism Sculptor of Arclight Fable Collection Statue. Please come and join. These will be available next year, or later this year rather. They ship with the graded Prism Cold Foil Marvel card. This is the Marvel with the full art on the back of it. They are all graded 9.5 or better, and as you can see, there is the one lonesome 10 grade that made it from the batch. So one of those statues will have a 10 with it, which is proudly on display here. But come and check it out, take some photos. Please do be a little bit careful with the display. She is fragile, but yeah, pleased to present it to you. Thank you very much, folks. We've got some food coming out soon, so please enjoy the evening, help yourself to the food, and looking forward to a great weekend. Baltimore. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, I recall James uttering the words, "Help yourself to the food." What? We're at the Pro Tour reception and there's some food here, and it was time for dessert, and I just went to get a small piece of cake. Toshi doesn't believe me.
You said you were getting a small piece.
It's the smallest piece that was on the table.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right.
having my dessert. Don't bug me. Yeah, let me have my cake in peace. All right. Afterwards, there was actually a Q&A period held by James for almost an hour where people had a chance to ask all kinds of questions related to Flesh and Blood to the creator of the game, and that pretty much concluded Thursday night. Let's move on now to Friday. All right, so here we are. The Pro Tour event actually started this morning, and we are here in the area of the Swiss rounds. So they're basically playing 4 classic constructed 4cc rounds, and then 3 draft rounds, so 7 rounds for today, Friday, first day of the event. And we do have here a feature table that people can just watch by going on that little estrade up there. Well, actually on both sides, as you can see. A feature table with a presentation on TVs around the room. Well, looks like side games are also pretty popular here. So we have our group of judges, all nice dressed in canary yellow. Don't they look great? And so while all of that was going on, Josie and I started roaming the room and visiting the vendors. Through the use of photos, let me introduce them to you. StrikeZoneOnline.com was the first vendor we came across, followed by Forge and Fire. And of note, the folks at Forge and Fire had a great gift waiting for me, by the way, and I will show you that on camera just at the end of this piece, all right? So FleshAndBloodCards.com was also amongst the vendors, as well as Metal Fab Tokens. And as everywhere else, you could also buy, sell, or trade at One Collectibles, just like here at MinMax Games, where I did most of my own trading. There were no transactions for us at the Realm Games, but the guys were fantastic. And this was perhaps our favorite booth, Fab Unsealed. And I'll tell you why a little later in this video, why this turned out to be my favorite booth, okay? Now, you already met Ian, closest to Josie, but Jesse is also in this photo. Magnolia Gaming is where we did a pretty special box opening of Crucible of War, which you are about to see, actually. I'll show you some of that. And finally, we have here Infinite Cards and Collectibles and Star City Games, the main stage for game registration and all other administrative quirks. Well, promises made, promises kept. Here we go. This is the playmat that I was given as a gift by Forge and Fire, signed by Federico Musetti, that famous artist that made my Oaken Old card. And since he was in the house, why don't we have a look here at a photo? Because he basically wanted to have his picture taken with Josie, or maybe it was the opposite. Josie wanted her picture taken with him. I don't remember. All I know is that they were both in the room, so we got a picture of them together. So there you go. And something else that I promised you in the latest set, in the latest piece, was to talk to you about the fact that, you know how I mentioned that Fab Unleashed was one of my favorite booths of the convention of the weekend. Well, one of the reasons is actually, I was explained, I received a whole course by Chris, and Chris is, along with his brother, the maker of bearish acrylic cases for standard size TCG booster packs here, and they also have their bearish base set display box. And like I said, I had a whole course given to me by Chris on how to protect our precious TCG products. And by the way, I thought this was so important that I would make an entire video devoted to bearish later on in the upcoming weeks, basically, okay? So I don't know when, but it will be coming your way on this very channel, so don't miss that. And how about we just move on to our next segment, all right? So in this next segment, let's have a look at what happened while we were at the Magnolia booth. I touched upon this earlier. And they were opening, well, we were part of the opening, actually. They got us involved. And something very special happened as we were opening a Crucible of War first edition booster box. Have a look.
The dash foils?
Get on. Down here. Oh.
Looking for the goods.
Opposite. There you go.
That's it.
2.
Yeah, oops, you're doing it the wrong
Okay.
way.
She's doing it way better.
Yep, of course not.
Way more.
Hey,
Hey, foil runes. Yo, we got two
Well
foil
done.
First pack. That's amazing. First 2 packs.
That is great.
All right, sell the rest.
Yeah.
Going too deep or?
Where's out?
Where's she going?
You done?
You want me to continue?
Yeah, keep going. Keep
Oh,
going.
Okay.
Where's she going? I thought she was bailing. All right, put it back.
These are hard to open.
Yeah, they're not the easiest.
Your things with my long nails.
Well,
They're
up,
tamper-proof.
overblast, less than
Shard
surrender,
on a
mean
shard.
read,
Let's see it.
predatory
Come on,
assault,
I want a shard on a
high
shard.
speed
High
and
speed
back
and
blast.
Woo!
There we go.
Double high speed. What does she get?
She's got.
She was about to walk away. She went back over the back.
There we go.
Look at that.
There we
Look at that.
Go! a hug.
That's the cold shard just pulled here, right at the convention.
Can I take a picture with Mark, Mr. Fabulous?
That's going right in the booth.
She pulled it. She's the one who pulled it.
I'll get out of the frame.
That we're doing here.
Already.
Arcane First
See if I,
Edition.
I pulled an eye before, so see if I can do it again.
Let's see.
So in the crew box there was a shard, so we're looking for an eye here. I think we're getting it. Josie's gonna open one. Have a look. We're gonna put this on the channel. All right.
I'm not holding back.
Good luck, Josie.
Going.
Should I wait till you're done?
Oh, I'm like well into it. Are we putting rares aside on their own?
I got you on camera. You're good. There you go. Sun kiss.
Do you want the foils?
I got the
Look
foil.
at
You got the
Josie.
foil. Oh, wait, it'd be cold foil. Right?
Cold foil. Yep, absolutely.
Liquid
This
cards,
way?
well, considering
Go
the
slow, baby.
Arc first, probably not.
Okay, that's fine.
If it was Arc
You can skip the comments.
Yep.
Out of the order here. Here it comes.
Heyo! I'll take that. I'll take that. There you go. High octane.
That's foil.
Yeah, that's
foil.
a foil. Thank you very much.
And a hood.
You want the hood?
Nope.
No.
It's
All right.
Just the
All
foils.
right.
Let him try again.
Yep. You like another shot?
These packs are disgusting. I miss the paper packs.
Of course I would like another shot.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going on this.
Good. Doing it this way.
playable.
Yep. Moonwish.
No, Moomish isn't playable. These are charges. Bigger rush.
Ignition notes. Oh, pursuit of knowledge. You got the hit.
There we
That's
go.
a
That
hit.
is, that is a beautiful, beautiful card. Let's run through the rest of the comments
Another
here.
one. Aether Spindle. I'll take the foil, please. There you go.
You know, you got a bunch of people watching. You can stop and just give away comments for
Yeah, this is starting to itch.
That's okay. We're just running through. Thank you.
Come on.
Do you want to open one?
Rudy. Mark filming Rudy.
Okay. Here we go.
Opening some Arcane First Edition.
Arcane First Edition is right.
Nothing too special right now.
See what he gets.
You want to do this way?
Things always change.
No. Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Okay,
Not yet.
Here we go. Oops. Solid shot. Boo, fabulous. Boo.
Ordinary. Very ordinary.
Wasn't that a lot of fun? It was a real blast to participate in those openings. Josie and I, as you saw, were not as lucky as that very fortunate gal who pulled that beautiful shard. And so after the opening actually of Arcane Rising First Edition, we also did an opening of Alpha Welcome to Wraith that was superb. But obviously if we would have pulled something major, you would know, right? You would be seeing it on this channel. So there you go. You have the answer to that. Now that pretty much closed the day for Friday. So the next clip you'll see now goes to Saturday morning. All right, so here we are in the lobby of the hotel, and guys are playing Flesh and Blood all the time. So here I've got some buddies here with whom I'm going to be trading some cards. See, they're looking through my binder, I'm looking through theirs, and so on and so forth. And I finally got my last card I needed for crew, which is the Bauble Automatic Rainbow Foil. Thank you for that, by the way.
You're very welcome.
And your name is?
My name is Trent.
Thank you very much, sir. You're on the channel. So on Saturday morning, the calling started. So over there behind the red drapings, we have the Pro Tour players. And over here, calling has started, my friends. So what we're going to try to do is get a few interviews with some of the players and maybe a judge. Let's see if we can do that. Hey, fabulous friends, I have with me a judge here at the Pro Tour Baltimore, Frédéric. Well, actually, let me ask him to present himself. Where are you from, Frédéric?
I live in Quebec City, Canada. Donc bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Frédéric, je viens de la ville de Québec au Canada. Gonna be speaking like boating in French, you
Yes,
know,
for international people that are watching
yeah,
here.
and you know, people in Quebec.
Yes,
sometimes,
also. So tell me, Frédéric, by the way, how has been your experience so far here at Pro Tour Baltimore?
Right now, I mean, the experience has been great. A lot of really experienced players. As far as the judge side, I mean, everything went smooth. Players, like, not much, you know, no many difficult really calls. Coverage went smooth. Now we have calling going on. Everything's going smooth. Side events, same thing. People having fun, people enjoying the game, you know, getting in the flesh and blood to, you know, play great games. So.
And French?
Donc, oui. Donc, le Pro Tour, ça passe très bien. Les joueurs ont du plaisir. Côté juge, pas beaucoup d'arbitrage difficile à faire. On a le calling en ce moment, on a les side events aussi. Tout le monde a du plaisir, tout le monde a du plaisir in the flesh and blood.
Yes.
Donc,
But you be able to tell us something. I mean, there must be something that happened, you know? I mean, you guys are judging all the time. There's hundreds of players, you know, something spicy. You have something for us?
Spicy. I mean, at the Pro Tour, they are experienced players. So there's a lot of, you know, usually it's going to be really complex things. There might be one thing, though. I think there is still a bit of confusion about Snapdragon scalers.
Okay.
The card, it's a piece of equipment, and you can, as an attack reaction, activate it. So an attack action card with zero cost, one cost or less gains go again.
Okay.
Some people get the timing wrong. Instead of doing it as a reaction, they do it when the attack hits, which is not the right way to do it.
Oh, part of the game here is having to do interviews while the PA is on the system. I hope you guys are still hearing us. But we're going to have Frédéric just for international viewers again. Just repeat that in French, please. C'est quelque chose de... C'est passé, là, que...
Donc c'est ça, une des mécaniques qui semble encore poser confusion, c'est la carte Snapdragon Scalers. La carte dit qu'en attack reaction, on peut prendre une attack action card qui coûte 1 ou moins et lui donner Go Again. Le problème, c'est que certains joueurs vont activer cette habilité-là, alors que l'attaque a déjà touché, a déjà fait les dégâts. À ce moment-là, il est trop tard. On peut pas dire « Ah, ben là, mon snatch hits, ah là, je vais donner Go Again ».
Ça marche pas comme ça.
Ça marche pas comme ça.
Hey, je sais que tu es très occupé, Frédéric. Merci beaucoup. Je te laisse aller, là.
Ça fait plaisir.
Merci beaucoup de ton temps, puis bonne continuité.
Merci. À la prochaine.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye, everyone.
So at this point in time, I would like to give a wonderful shout out to all the fabulous people that we met at Pro Tour Baltimore, vendors and fans alike. And a special thank you to those of you who came up to us, often just to say and tell us that you were avid viewers of our channel. Honestly, I didn't even think that there were that many of you checking us out regularly. What a nice surprise. And how about our fellow content creators, starting with Rudy at Alpha Investments and St. Hung at Fabled Hunters, as well as Alex from Germany, coming to us with his Tales of Alex channel. It was quite a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Thank you very much. We even had a little time with DM Armada, but he was so busy commenting in the booth that we didn't see much of him, but it was fun the little time we did have. Now, let's now watch some footage of James White Saturday afternoon opening some boxes of Crucible First Edition, Arcane Rising First Edition, Welcome to Wraith Alpha, all for the fans that are in the audience. They come up to the stage, they open a pack, and James White was signing cards for them to keep as souvenirs. Let's have a look at that.
Welcome to Open Boosters! How y'all doing today? Are you ready?
Yeah. The founder, Emperor James White. We're going to open one of these beautiful Arknight Shiana double hitter boxes, right?
Absolutely.
Here we go.
This is courtesy of Magnolia Games. Spencer down there,
Thank you,
Spencer and
Spencer.
Hemmel. They're working hard. And you guys are up here opening cards. You will have the option of a non-foil card in the Crucible box. Crucible First Edition. So come on up and you will have an option of a signature in black or gold. Is that the plan?
Yep.
All right. First come, first serve. Let's go. I've got the sleeves ready. I've got a stack of semi-rigids. Let's get some spicy stuff. There you go.
All right, we got double hitter.
Hello, what is your name?
Ted.
Ted and Charles.
Welcome, Ted and Charles.
Ted and Charles. Come on down.
You're the next contestant.
Twinning blade. There you go.
So this is a Tory man, right?
There you go. It's okay to sim Dory. We can sim together.
I'll take it.
Miss Dory.
Thank you very
Sweet.
much,
There you
guys.
go. Yourself? Green dance. There you go. All right, Dos Mas, get ready, get on deck, guys. We're gonna do this.
All right, Josie, you're next.
Absolutely. Hey, choke slam, Rob.
Hey, how's it
Robert.
going?
How you going? Robert.
Andy.
Robert.
Where you from, Andy?
Long Island, New York.
Long
Yeah.
Island, New York.
Yeah.
Long Island, New York. There we go. Fellow New Yorker. Hey,
Nice to meet you,
Josie.
Jersey.
Josie from Canada, from Montreal, from FaBulous. Josie from FaBulous.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Nice. Up here so we can see for the cameras. Do it for the cameras.
Shard.
We get to keep one of the non-foils. Would you like it signed? Would you like the Metacarpus node signed? Yeah. All right, there we go. That's
Can't put a price on that, man.
No, it is still. Oh!
Nice hit.
Big winner.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
I gotta give this back to Spencer, unfortunately, but you're welcome to keep it. You get to keep 2 cards. 2 cards. Which one?
Pick for her, James.
Security? Absolutely.
Good. Here's the credit.
Which one do you suggest?
Wow. Best of luck, guys.
Thank you. Give me this one. There we go. I'm a winner. This cat won a pro tour. That guy's good.
Thank you, James.
Well done, Joseph. All right. That's how you do it on FaBulous, right?
Yes! All right, so we're doing some Arcane Rising here.
Arcane Rising, yes. 2 at a time.
2 openers at a time. Josh.
Who wants some Arcane Rising cards? Let's go. Okay, you got the rewards. It's okay. Come on, guys. Please open with care. Please open with care, and you are welcome to 1 non-foil.
Hey, sir, can I get your name, please?
Sir, I need you to step away from Rudy, please. I'm sorry, what's the percentage?
Guys, on the back. We have a very special guest. Viscerai's coming to visit. We are out of Arcane Rising, unfortunately. But, what is it? What do we have here? I have a, it says, what does it say? Florida box. The chosen box.
I'll film. 1, 2.
All right, we're going. We're ready? All right, Rudy said we're ready, so we are letting Viscerai come up here, summon some magic on this Arknight shard, because we have a special box, very special box. Welcome to Raid Alpha.
Whoa! Holy
From a certain
smoking
dead card
beans.
shop that we no longer want to do business with. ever again, because thank you, Star City Games. All right. Loving Gusway, what happened to the... Oh, he's slow rolling it. Mr. J-Dubs is slow rolling it. What is the foil?
J-Dub's magic here.
Oh, he really got it. All right. And? Ooh, demolition brew.
Okay, viewers, are you feeling a holy smoking bean moment coming up?
A couple things, you got a gear.
We have 23 packs. Alpha, first edition, obviously. Welcome to Wraith.
Wonderful place.
Cosplayers in the
Fantastic.
audience.
We've got some beautiful looking talents over there. And some lady in cosplay.
Cosplay there as well.
Oh, we do? Come on. Okay.
Come on,
Exert
some
confidence.
We want you over here. Thank you so much.
All
right, are you good? You're good?
She's the one with the confidence. Since you're up here, would you like to know one as well? Yep, there you go.
You're doing it. You're on it.
You're doing it. Good. Go. Drone.
Another drone, really?
Oh, that is a hit. Super rare route. Super rare route. Welcome, Blossom Spring.
I hope you're lucky. Awesome cosplay. Thank you. Love the outfit. Good job.
You get to keep 1 non-foil common.
Okay.
That was so fun. Thank you guys. Thank you.
And then we got a Smash, Instinct, and Fighting Blade. Thanks for coming. We got 2 more cosplayers, and then we're going to let it get back to normal.
I'm ready.
All right. What's good?
Let's go. Blue and
Blue and movable is a good choice.
That is great. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. This is the man. This is the man. Thank you very much. Thank you for the bottles. I've got both. They're amazing. Remember it too. Hold on.
That's Joseph.
We have to remember that is a smart box. Beat down. Hey! Nice, Buster.
That's a nice.
A lot of pinks.
Yes.
And the dog blade, best weapon.
Which one do you want?
All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
Oh, great opening. Thank you very much to the organizers. Thanks to James. Thanks to all the participants. We had some holy smoking bean moments. And
now, beans. Everyone off the stage. Get
What?
off the stage, sir.
No.
Off the stage, please. Especially you off the stage.
thanks to him for making this a fun video too. Thank you, man. Did you hear that at the end? Those holy smoking beans words being uttered, shouted out by James White himself. This is really catching on, even in New Zealand by now. Anyway, that wasn't me, that was him. And by the way, speaking of James White, he was in a good mood by Saturday afternoon. Well, he's always in a good mood, but I mean, he felt like testing his game skills and playing a flesh and blood game against somebody who had a pretty strange looking deck. Have a look.
I can't block, correct?
Yeah, we're trying to get him to use proxies because those cards are all marked. Man.
Activate room.
There we go. Okay, Rudy, come up against the time.
Is there even a life counter?
Here's the life counter.
He's on 1.
Should have activated Rudy.
Okay.
I would have changed James White for 4.
I'm going to break the chain now. I'm going to activate Rudy. Rudy's going to crack bubble.
Yep, nice.
Okay, so I've got 1 resource floating. I got 1 resource floating. And Rudy's being activated. So the
Come
top
on,
card
Tim.
is...
It's a 9. Oh, come on.
I've only done field so far, and then this. I'm only here for the shenanigans.
Just thinking.
Tim.
I'm going to play your name much Colossal.
This.
Oh,
This is the most fun.
Oh, wow.
He's getting health back.
You've got a little counter.
I need to hurry.
Remembrance and Arsenal. That's a play.
Well, there you go. Now you can't say that you haven't seen James White himself play the game Flesh and Blood in the Flesh and Blood, right? Okay, so that was Saturday, winding down at the end of the day. 6:30, there was a fabulous cosplay contest going on, and I think I'd rather show you images than try to describe it in words.
I know, right? What about you?
Took a 5-minute break and now he's dead.
Can I get a round of applause for every cosplayer here? Thank you so much. So this is the award ceremony. I know. So sad. No. Okay. Anyways, so we have first place, and we have second, but we also couldn't decide, so we also have third, and we have fourth. I know. Riveting. Okay. So first place is. Can I get a? Rachel! Do you like torture? Oh.
Wait, somebody say torture.
We have second place, and that is Taipanis! Woo! Bow down. Thank you for instilling rules. Blossom of Spirits! So the reason why we actually chose him as third, because not only is it's insane. He brought reference photos. He brought samples of every single fabric he used in swatches. And he also named his bird Joanne because he bought it at Joanne's. Yes, that's it, Ryder! You have any words?
No.
Yeah, we love that! Yes! That is the end of our cosplay competition. You will hear from me tomorrow because I'm annoying every single day. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Stay, Lucas.
Stay, Lucas.
Whole game.
I know.
And that is pretty much it for Saturday, but the day was not quite done. 40 minutes into the video, I don't know if you remember something I mentioned at the beginning when we just got to the hotel. All right, we mentioned it when we arrived here. We wanted to go to supper at Morton's. And here we are, Saturday night, just one day left to Pro Tour Baltimore. And as we are about to leave tomorrow to go back to Montreal, we're getting a nice steak meal tonight. Let's get in there.
So good.
Yeah. All right, so here we are, Sunday, the last day of the Pro Tour Baltimore. As you can see, we are getting ready to leave. We do have a 9-hour drive back to Montreal, so we are not able to stay until the end. We can see that events are still going on, fast and furious, a little bit everywhere. So about time to bid farewell to Baltimore. We were well on our way back home by the time a winner was declared at Pro Tour Baltimore on Sunday evening. And that winner was Michael Feng. So congratulations to you, Michael, on winning the fabulous $50,000 prize. Michael's Twitter handle, by the way, is @cardswithm if you are interested in following him. And to win, he defeated Mara Faris. Twitter handle @Blackwing Studio if you wish to follow her as well. So not only did Michael get the $50,000, he also got a whole bunch of cards, and here is a photo of the prizes he got. Very interesting, isn't it? Quite a feat and quite a beautiful sight to see. All right, so to all of you viewers, thank you very much for watching. We sincerely hope, Josie and I, that you enjoyed our coverage of Pro Tour Baltimore. And by the way, a special thanks to Josie for helping me so much with this. And by the way, if you have enjoyed it, do not hesitate, please, to share on your Twitter handles and other media handles. If you wish to have as many people as possible watch what happened in Pro Tour Baltimore and discover the game of Flesh and Blood, we're definitely going to be covering more of these events as time goes by and as we are able and available to do them, Josie and I. So yeah, let's let the world know about Flesh and Blood. Let's do that. And if you're not a participant or a subscriber, I should say, of this channel yet, please subscribe. It's always fun to see and have a lot of people. Like I said before in the video, so many people came up to us, and it was really fun to see that actually a lot of you watch this channel, and it's very encouraging. So do not hesitate to be a part of it and subscribe so that you will be kept up to date on what's going on with everything that is Flesh and Blood. We're going to actually have more coverage, for example, of the Pro Tour Baltimore, by the way. For example, the opening by James White of the Crucible, Arcane, and WTR Alpha boxes, which we showed you bits and parts of. There will be a video that has the entirety of what happened. So a complete video of the whole box, complete box openings. All right, so until our next video, you guys stay safe out there and help the others around you stay safe. I will bid you farewell for now. See you soon. Bye-bye.